Bavarian tractor manufacturer Schluter ceased production over 30 years ago, but its products still enjoy an enthusiastic following, especially in Germany. Regular working events help to keep this legacy alive. The first Schlüter Club Freising held its 2023 working event just 20 minutes from the former Schluter factory premises. Here, over 100 tractors went to work on a 50-acre field. During the course of 3 videos, we'll look at some of the excellent tractors here and provide an overview of Schluter's main product ranges. This 1960s 56 horsepower Schlüter S650 was one of the older tractors present. It's working with a single-row Mengele Mais Blitz 3 forage harvester made in 1973. Schluter introduced the first supermodels in 1966. The 95 horsepower Super 950 appeared a year later. Like most Schluter tractors, it used the company's own engine mated to a transmission, rear axle and hydraulic lift assembly made by ZF. The 950 was made in different versions until 1974. Initially, a 7.1-litre engine was fitted, but later a 6.9-litre and finally a 6.6-litre unit were used. Although a Schluter cab was available, some tractors were cabless, and others fitted with Fritzmeier cabs like this example, which is working with a Landsberg plough. Super 1250 was a popular model for Schluter. It was introduced in 1968 as a 110 horsepower tractor, but was soon up to 115 horsepower. The 7.1-litre Schluter engine is naturally aspirated in all versions. The Fritzmeier cab was a popular choice on earlier tractors instead of the optional Schluter cab. This 1250 is performing well on a 2-row Mengele SH30N trailed forager. Mengele was a local manufacturer based at Günzburg, and there were around a dozen Mengele harvesters in action at the event. Mengele machines were marketed in the UK by Reco of Huntingdon from 1962. The SH30N is a flywheel-type chopper which was introduced in the late 1970s. Meanwhile, this 1250 is working with a slightly smaller linkage-mounted SH20, equipped with a 2-row maize header. Moving forward, from 1978 the Super 1250 was fitted with the newly introduced wide version of the Schluter hydraulically tilting super silent cab as standard. The 1250 VL version, like this, had 125 horsepower and a slightly longer wheelbase. By now, multiple other updates had been made, including to the transmission and hydraulic lift. Plough manufacturer Gastner is another local Bavarian company, and there were many of its ploughs of all ages in use. From 1981, a 130 horsepower special version of the 1250 VL was also offered with a slightly larger diameter cylinder bore, which increased engine displacement to 7.4 litres. The LS version, introduced in 1988, offered a single change on the move power shift speed in each gear. In 1970, the Super 1500 was introduced. It was the first Schluter tractor with a factory-fitted turbocharger and had a heavier-duty back end. By the mid-1970s, when this 1500 TVL was made, the 7.1-litre engine was rated at 150 horsepower. This example shows the original version of the Super Silent cab. From 1978, the Super 1500 TVL also gained the wider updated cab, as shown on this 1981 tractor. A handful of these tractors were marketed in the UK during the late 1970s and early 1980s. Towards the end of production, from 1991, the last Super models were fitted with 6.9-litre MAN engines, including this 130 horsepower Super 1300. From 1971, Schluter began introducing smaller tractors as the compact range. The 85 horsepower Compact 850 was one of the first, with a 4.8-litre four-cylinder Schluter engine and ZF back end. From 1982, the compact range was reconfigured with MAN engines. The new Compact 950 V6 used a 6-cylinder 5.7-litre to provide its 90 horsepower. It was produced in different variants through to 1993. The Compact 1050 V6 with a 6-cylinder 100 horsepower MAN had replaced the 4-cylinder Schluter-powered 1050. It also gained transmission and hydraulic improvements. Later examples, like this one, had silver wheels and extended rear mudguards. The compact range was expanded in 1984 with the 120 horsepower 1250 TV6 with a turbocharged version of the MAN engine. In 1986, The 130 horsepower 1350 TV6 was introduced. This produced quite a powerful tractor for its compact dimensions. The LS version added a power shift splitter to the ZF transmission. From 1986, Schluter offered high-speed versions of certain models with a 50 km/h top speed. These were finished in striking silver paintwork as standard, as shown by this excellent example. Join us for part 2 of this series when we'll look at some of Schluter's impressive larger models.